That's right. Welcome in, welcome back, folks, to a Brian Kelly misled you for over a decade edition of the Always Irish Show. As always, you can find the program on YouTube. Do it, subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate that very much. Give the video a thumbs up, helps in the search algorithm. Notifications on you, be alerted every time a new episode drops. You don't want to miss it. Twitter, search bar Always Irish or at Always Irish Inc. Emails, alwaysirishindy@gmail.com. Audio only. Anywhere you want me, you can locate me. Call in line 312-900-8815. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 9 a.m. CT. Put it in your phone. Always Irish. Program number 1. Wife number 2. Parents, kids, bump it down. Call in number 1. Save it. Always Irish Radio. 312-900-8815, folks. Chris, Coach Reese, Malik, Everett, Kaiser, Book, Wimbush, Pine, Buckner, Phil, Clark, Avery Davis, Golson, Gunnar Keel, 0 for 15 elite hit rate. 0% success in terms of recruiting or developing at Notre Dame elite guys out of that group. 0 for 15. That is a 0% success rate of having or of recruiting and or developing elite quarterbacks at Notre Dame under the quarterback guru, Brian Kelly. 0%. None. 0. Now, you could say Kaiser was pretty good at that big arm. Like, that's close to where we want to be as far as an offense. I agree with you. The issue with that is Kaiser's numbers went down the longer he played for Brian Kelly. They went down. He got worse the longer it went on. So I can't even give you that one. That wasn't linear improvement upwards. No, numbers got worse. So you have a 0% hit rate on elite quarterbacks the last decade. And Brian Kelly's kind of conditioned us to think that that's okay and it's normal and it's a struggle and that young guys can't come in and compete right away because there's just no way they could know what's going on or be physically ready. All those excuses. Well, he needs to get bigger, stronger, or he needs to, be more consistent and learn the playbook and maybe next year and all this. Kelly conditioned us, tried to anyways, for those that would fall for it, for over a decade, that all these quarterback struggles and inconsistencies and lack of elite that you could rely on at Notre Dame. He had you thinking that's just how it had to be. That's just how it is with quarterbacks. Yeah, at Notre Dame under you. But if you look around the country, it isn't that way. You are doing something wrong. The evaluation, recruiting, and development and retention of Notre Dame's quarterbacks the last decade, garbage. Horrible. Horrible. It is honestly shocking to me Notre Dame actually got as far as they did under Kelly with this quarterback dynamic. And it's just a struggle. It's like, even when you were getting max output from Ian Book, I'm still sitting there going, yeah, but that ain't winning playoff games, and that's still not good enough at Notre Dame. Even when you were getting the best of Ian Book, I was saying, no, with the way Notre Dame's built, without a top 3 talent roster around him, I need that guy to be better. And we just have never had it. Even our best guys playing their best are nowhere close to what that should look like. And I just need people to understand that other schools have wide receivers and quarterbacks playing early and playing well early. We're playing North Carolina. They have a first-time starter who's tied for the country in touchdowns this year with Stroud with 11. He's 8th in the country at quarterback rating. And it's his first year starting. Freshman, redshirt freshman. North Carolina as a receiver, playing because Downs was hurt. Playing great. Bunch of catches already. 14 catches, 270-something yards already. True freshman. Production right away. Why can't Notre Dame have that, be that, and do that? What is going on here that's making that not happen? It's a fair question. Other teams have young players that can contribute right away. Why can't we, at the most important positions where we need help, like wide receiver? Am I asking for too much too soon? That I need these guys to play early? No. That means you're not good enough at recruiting then. Like, it's all on you. You can't get up there the way Kelly did, and they'd go, well, how's that young quarterback coming along? Can he see the field? Well, consistency and knowing the playbook, and we're not quite there yet with the traits, and, physically he's going to get into his frame and all that. Kelly said that stuff as if it justified why the young guys can't play and contribute right away. And Kelly's up there talking like that's an excuse. No, if that's the case, it means you're not recruiting guys good enough that they can come in and play right away. Like, it doesn't absolve you of blame. It shifts the problem if you say these guys are too young and they don't know enough or aren't physically ready to play right away. That's not an excuse that means you didn't do anything wrong. Then it tells me you need to start getting a higher level of recruit. So when they come into Notre Dame, they're closer to being ready to play. So I always hated that when the media let Kelly get away with that. Well, he's not ready to go young and, this young. Well, then my follow-up is, why don't you recruit better guys that are doing that then? It's not an excuse. Other teams have young guys contributing all over. And we just act like it's impossible, and I refuse to accept it. I refuse. Okay? My point with all this isn't just to hammer Kelly. I'm sick of the guy. I'm sick of him. But I need everybody to understand that what Notre Dame's been doing at quarterback and wide receiver especially is totally unacceptably bad. It's off the charts awful. That development and retention in those areas. It's bad. And it's the number one area holding the program back, especially quarterback. You need an uptick in that room now to get this going. Freeman needs to hitch his wagon to an elite guy. All right? Again, North Carolina, class of 21 quarterback, 8th in the country right now. Number 1, tied for touchdowns, 11 passing touchdowns in 3 weeks. Notre Dame, that would be unheard of, that you could have a young guy play that good off a redshirt season. Recruiting, development, not good enough. Kelly's gone, but the other half of that equation's still here. All right? The Booth Yeller, step it up. It's not good enough. ND's lack of recruiting, development, and retention in wide receiver and quarterback is the one thing holding us back right now more than anything else. More than anything else. Kelly's a big part of it, but he's out. Reese remains. I need you to change my mind, but the evidence is not good right now. Pine's a year 3 guy, right? And the first quarter couldn't even get a first down. That is not real life. You're doing something wrong. That is not real life. What are you doing? It's a joke. Having an elite quarterback recruited or one with an elite skill set to be developed is critical for Marcus. I don't care the name. Give me an elite guy you could build around. Kelly started the issue. I need Reese to show he could stop the trend. So far, not good. Not good. Even before Buckner was hurt. I'm not acting like he showed up ready to go. Winging it all over. Nope. Nope. Where's the linear development in the quarterback room? Where is the young quarterback that's come in here and then gotten better this year, way better the next year, way better the next year into elite? Don't give me in book. I said elite. Not very, very good. Elite. That's what Notre Dame needs. I'm convinced they're not winning anything without that. So I'm waiting to get it somewhere. CJ, the year he's supposed to be, a year early, whatever. You need an elite quarterback at Notre Dame. It's a lie that young guys can't play and be good. That is a lie. It is not true. Notre Dame fans need to realize that and stop accepting it. Stop accepting it. If you hear a coach say, the guy's too young to play and he's not ready, well, then you need to recruit better. You need to recruit better. I realize this can't be for every position, folks. I realize oftentimes with like offensive line, there is a lot of physical body development that has to take place before guys can play and all that. I understand at certain positions that time is more needed than others. But quarterback and wide receiver are two areas where if you have guys with talent, they could go out right away and make a big difference. We just don't. We don't. We don't do that. And I need to know why and who to blame for it. It's recruiting and it's development. It's both. It's both. So you lose either way. You either aren't developing well at all and or you aren't recruiting guys good enough when they come into Notre Dame that there isn't that much development left to go before they can contribute. You lose and you fail either way. I don't care which you pick. You're wrong either way, and you're not doing a good job either way. Pick a path. You're losing on both. So, quite frankly, it's a not even nationwide, it's a worldwide embarrassment that Notre Dame cannot have elite quarterback play and a good quarterback room with depth, skill, and potential spread out across multiple classes. Notre Dame is not winning anything until this trend gets corrected. But I am sick of Notre Dame fans just saying okay when they're told these young guys can't play. Then you're all messed up then. You're all messed up. If that is true, you're not recruiting good enough guys then. You're not. Or they'd be able to go contribute. Why can North Carolina's true freshman guy run all over the field and catch balls and our guy can't? Why is this guy year one and he's 8th in quarterback rating and Drew Pines a junior and couldn't get a first down the first quarter? These are issues that are unacceptable. Unacceptable. Look around the country at all the teams that don't have half the talent as Notre Dame. Moving the ball up and down the field, throwing exciting pass plays everywhere, creativity, efficiency, big splash plays. Notre Dame can't do that. Something's wrong. Something is horribly wrong. And it's fair to ask tough questions of why young guys other places can contribute right away, but here they can't. Fair question to ask. But Kelly set this all up with his excuse making. He made it seem like it was normal to have your guys not able to contribute young and early. He made it seem like that was just normal and okay, and that's how it is everywhere. Doesn't have to be that way. Needs to change, or Notre Dame's not getting anywhere in the Freeman era.